YouTube family. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's a Monday, and yes, I'm looking at all my little notes here. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not cute not knowing, and now it's time to know. Let's get the hug in. Come on. Let's start the week off because we have a lot of scoop. I hope it was a great weekend for you. One of the highlights of my weekend, well, I watched a ton of documentaries, but the Ten Commandments came on ABC Saturday, and I've seen it hundreds of times. I'm always transfixed, and I'm always different after I finish watching it. I just have I be thinking like Charlton Heston, Yul Brynner, like, we're going to get things done. We're going to get things done. That was my whole mantra for the rest of the weekend after watching the Ten Commandments. Let's get into some of the big stories. Bobby Brown missing shows. New additions on tour, all 6 of them. But Bobby has started to suffer from exhaustion. If you've seen the show, it is busy. It is dancing. It's a huge production. When I talked to Johnny Gill about a month ago, he said I had to lose 30 pounds. He said to keep up. You know, Ronnie has always been in shape, and Mike and Ricky just really working on it. But Bobby has had a little time, and he's suffering from exhaustion. He's resting, but he will be on board for the shows. Unfortunately, for people in Texas, they miss Bobby Brown. So I don't know how they did around it because he plays such a central part in the show, but it ain't no joke. It's back-to-back shows for almost 2 months. It's very physical, a lot of dancing. If you've ever seen the shows, Bobby would stand off on the side and be like, sometimes he would flag, like, y'all go ahead and do that. Y'all go ahead and do that. But he's suffering from exhaustion, so he's going to have to take care of his health. Tomorrow is the big day for Monique. My Name is Monique. It starts streaming on Netflix. She got millions. She sued Netflix, and now she's getting her own special. And I think a lot of people are going to be singed with some of her commentary, but it starts streaming tomorrow. Also tomorrow in theaters and on Amazon, it's Air. The story of Michael Jordan, how he came to be a part of the Nike brand. Wait, it doesn't even feature Michael Jordan, but it features Viola Davis as his mom, Matt Damon as the Nike representative who was so persistent and like, we need to do this, because it literally changed sports and culture. Ben Affleck also stars and he directs. Sam Jackson. His love of porn is catching up with him. First off, Secret Invasion, where he plays Nick Fury, his new Disney Plus series drops in June. But he likes porn. A lot of people do. A lot of people can be married and like porn. A lot of people like porn, but you got to be careful when you're in these places and you're filming, because people will be filming you. And it went viral. But he likes it. You're probably saying, where's wife? She ain't gonna wear. Some people do. Some people, that is their prerogative. Country Music Awards aired on Sunday night, and Megan Thee Stallion was on hand to honor Shania Twain. Megan looks great. She took that little break after the Tory Lanez thing and that whole dust up, and just has come back stronger than ever. And her body, it's amazing. Stephanie Mills, this is the weekend for a Lifetime movie Pride. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Nephew Tommy, Thomas Miles from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and Erica Campbell, they star. She's been giving a lot of interviews, and they said, you were a child star. Remember in the 70s, she was in The Wiz, and she said she credits her mom with keeping her away from drugs and alcohol. And she never, ever, ever went down that path. That movie, Lifetime, 8 o'clock, Saturday night. There will be a Moana live action movie. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be on hand. Whoopi Goldberg, no one's talking about her little makeover. You know, she went and got that LASIK surgery, so she's showing off her eyes, and they gave her little lashes. She's polishing her nails. She's just doing a little glamour. It's subtle, but you'll just notice like, okay, Whoopi. Okay, Whoopi. But yeah, she's presenting a little more glamorous side. Even though it's funny, when she's bored with a subject, she looks away. And she does it a lot. Like if she is not interested in what those other panelists have to say, she just looks to the side. She's funny to watch because she's at the point in her life. She don't care. But she is glamoring it up a little bit. Let me know if you notice. Mary J. Blige said it would be an honor to portray Nina Simone on the big screen, the jazz legend. Mary said she would like to do that. Michael Jackson Estate. There's a little feud going on with Mom Catherine. Catherine Jackson is 92. Catherine says it's a private family matter. Michael Jackson Estate, she's 92. Back off. She's a 92-year-old woman. Leave Catherine alone. She's 92. We are blessed to still have her here. Amy Robach, I guess she's realizing that she and TJ can't get a job together. So she's starting to go out on her own, doing family events and not taking TJ. Because at this point, the money is running out. So maybe he'll stay at home. She'll get a job, make the money. But the desperation was showing, and she's finally starting to venture out without him because she's going to need a job. They're saying they're not going to hire the both of them, but maybe she'll be able to get a job on her own. Let's talk box office. Dungeons and Dragons. Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Regé-Jean Page. It took in $39 million, and it's going to be really interesting because that Mario Brothers movie comes out Easter weekend. Will it still hold up at the box office? Now, one thing that surprised me in going through TV, Creed 3 is already streaming. You could buy it. I was like, it's still in theaters. It's still making a ton of money in theaters. But Creed 3, it's available now on all digital platforms. Our prayers and condolences go out to the Wayans, the patriarch of the family. Hal Wayans, 87, died over the weekend, father of 10. Now they're dealing with the loss of not only their father, but their mother, who died a couple of years ago. Our prayers go out to the family. Taraji P. Henson, this is going to be her year. She's coming to Abbott Elementary on the 12th. I hear she's playing Quinta Brunson's mom, the character Janine Teagues. That's going to be funny because Janine is kind of, playing and Taraji. This is going to be interesting. But she's coming to Abbott Elementary. And don't forget, later this year, in December, the Color Purple movie musical. Taraji P. Henson is playing Suge. Fantasia is going to be playing the role made famous by Whoopi Goldberg. But if you thought that Taraji has been quiet, get ready. She's going to be everywhere, including Abbott Elementary on the 12th. Remember the 80s group Climax? I should try to type this in to see if we have the song. They had that song, I Miss You, ballad. The Men All Pause. It was Bernadette. It was Joyce. It was Lynn. It was Lorena. They're in the studio working on a new project. Latasha Scott, Tamika, the sisters who are in the group Escape. I don't know if this is all for reality TV, but I think Latasha's in a lot of pain. She was on social media crying, apologizing to her family, saying that she's in an open relationship with her husband. And I think she's talking like this because her husband has gotten another woman pregnant. There's charges of sex tapes and the theft of money. It's sad and it's too much. It's like, ooh, y'all need to try to heal away from the cameras. Latasha also has a gospel album coming out. I'm like, it's my thought, and not everybody, but a lot of people who are in open relationships only are doing it to keep the other partner happy. And I think that a lot of people that agree to this have low self-esteem issues. They want to do anything to keep that person's attention, keep that person's love. But if you have those type of boundaries, that's not love. It's not. That's not love. And I think she's suffering from low self-esteem issues, but it's a really sad situation. Another sad situation is Flo Rida. I told you last week his disabled son fell out of a 5-story apartment building in Jersey City. This kid is lucky to be alive. He's 6 years old. Between the broken ribs, collapsed lung, the lacerated spleen, he is lucky to be alive. The little boy's mother says that Flo Rida has not been paying health insurance or medical bills. The debt is lining up. Flo Rida took to social media to say that he would like privacy during this time. If you ain't paying no bills, I guess you do want privacy. Flo Rida just got awarded $82 million when he sued this energy drink company. Now, I don't know how long that money takes to come in, but you got to take care of your kid. The kid almost died, and you're not helping with those bills? And your son is disabled? Flo Rida, it's not a good look, and asking for privacy because you ride dirty. It's not good. Dionne Warwick, the movie is going to be made. Teyana Taylor is in this movie, 1001. She's getting rave reviews. So now the Dionne Warwick project is back because Teyana Taylor is going to play Dionne. She looks just like her. It's actually going to happen. And there will be no American Music Awards. Y'all know I love award shows, but it's not what it used to be. And nowadays people love to see the clips rather than the whole show. When you go on YouTube and see a clip, or social media and see your favorite clip. American Music Awards, it was a show that Dick Clark, the legend, started. They can't find a network. They're dealing with low ratings, and the music scene, it's just different. It was like the top award show, music show, outside of the Grammys. But this year, maybe it'll come back next year, but this year there will be no American Music Awards. Leave a comment. Love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss anything. And sound off. You got Flo Rida. He out here playing. Bobby Brown, we love you and love watching you perform. You got to take care of your health, baby. Your health is your wealth. You got to take care of your health. Because I'm telling you, I be thinking life changes after you turn 30, and then 40, and then 50. You just start to be like, you wake up in the morning. If you do not take care of yourself, but even if you do, and you decide to make that change in your life, life is different, and you gotta keep up. It's a lot of curls and scoop for a Monday, and thanks so much for joining me. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.